Hi, Chris Cannon here with coachinginfluencer.com, and in this video we're going to talk about how much does it cost to start a coaching business. Now, I want to be very honest and transparent and really share with you every single expense that comes up as it relates to having a coaching business. And this is something that I learned over the past 17 years, and hopefully if you are a little bit younger, you don't look at that like, man, this guy is old and ancient. But anyway, the thing that I really want to share with you is that when it comes to a coaching business, the reality is this: you've already been doing it. If you have a family member, if you have a friend, or if you have somebody that maybe you don't really know that well, but you've given advice to, you coach them, so you've actually already been doing it. There are some people that will try to sell you some kind of program or something else to make you think that you need this in order to be successful. And the reality is this: you don't need anything outside of what you already have, because you've already been doing it. Now, some people might think, hey, well, what about a certification? Or, what about a website? Or what about whatever else? And the reality is this: all of those things are great once you get started. So often people never even get started because all of the things that they think they need keep them from ever doing the thing that they actually want to do, which is coaching. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people will only hire you if you have a website. But the reality is this: the pain that people are in that you can get them out of, they don't care about your website. They don't care about your bio. They don't even care about you, honestly. They just care about them, and they care about you helping them get out of what they want to get out of. Now, as it relates to like when you want to grow and scale and those things like that, yes, softwares are great, websites are great. If you want to get more training, that's all great. But the reality is it's not something that you need. And there's this whole argument between should you be certified or not certified. And the reality is this: there is not one person in the past 17 years of me coaching that have ever asked me about any certification that I've gotten. Now, and I do have several different certifications, but nobody has ever, not one time, asked me for my certifications. Now, I will say this: I think that if you're a coach, it's important for you to go through some type of process to demonstrate your level of commitment. And that's where a certification could come into play to help you do that. But is it a requirement? Absolutely not. So when it comes to how much it costs to start a coaching business, the thing that it really costs you is your confidence, your self-esteem, and your certainty in really getting people results. And so if you have the certainty that you can get people results, that's what's going to convince them to buy. It's not a fancy website, or expensive copywriter, or, a funnel. None of those things is actually needed. When you're certain about what you can actually provide in people's lives, that's what attracts them. That's what's convincing them that this person has the solution to the problem that I'm facing right now. And in addition to all of those things, I will say, if you are somebody who, hey, and let's just be honest here, you're like, that all sounds great, but I at least need a website. The thing that I want to do is offer you a free service, because I really believe that when it comes to starting your coaching program and really getting off the ground, I think that you should not pay for anything up front. Now, some people would totally disagree with that, but my thought process is the thing that you're equipped with, that's the thing that's really going to get the result. And if you use and maximize that, then you start making money to buy some of the additional stuff. However, it's like if you start buying all the additional stuff first, you're only going to find something else that you feel like you need to buy before you get started, and that's going to keep you stuck. And so I'm all about free and getting things moving and taking action immediately. And so a free resource, and again, this is something that's absolutely free. You never have to pay for anything years and years to come. If you do decide to upgrade, fine, but it's not something that's needed, because you can make a 6-figure a year business just with what they offer for free. So with that being said, if you really want a website, if you want a calendar because you want people to book you and things like that, or you need an email provider, if you understand how like lead magnets work and automation, and I'm not trying to get fancy, but if you don't understand those things, that's no problem at all. But this free resource has all of those things included in a one systematic dashboard that you can go to, and everything is there. So if you would like that, go to freegroovesystem.com, and again, everything is free. You never have to upgrade. But if you don't even want those things, great. When it comes to starting your coaching business, understand that there are so many people out there right now that need what you can provide. They need your experience. They need your story. They need your way of encouraging them. And I really want to encourage you to not neglect those people by thinking that you need a certain level of money before you get started. The only thing that you need to get started is a decision. Just decide right now that you're going to start, and you're good. You're done. There you have it. You started. But when it comes to you needing money, you really don't.